Shame on Charleston, man. In Houston, they're like, y'all got a problem. Charleston yelled out, you know, he drove off. Pah! Please. Just one more time. Just let, I won't do it no more.
OG Percy, no mercy.
Ah! How you doing? How you doing? How you doing, man?
Man, make it make sense, Percy. Make it make sense.
Well, I'm on top of the ground, the granite on top of me. That's the best sense I can make it make.
What are your thoughts on the whole Charleston situation in Houston? Make it make sense, Percy.
Make it make sense? Flugazy. Flugazy, man. It's a shame that another person, I call that dry snitching. Shout out to Jay Prince, man. Shout out to the Prince. You know that I love Jay Prince, man, because one thing Jay Prince say, you know, you can't stoop now to a maggot's level. You can't beat a maggot at his own job. You can't do that. Shout out to Jay Prince for not taking the alley-oop. That wasn't an alley-oop for him to feed off of and to acknowledge and to go back and forth. And shame on Charleston, man, that you would blame somebody for your mistakes. But you know, that's sad to see that you don't know how the mob work. That's mob, you know. Jay Prince, the mob boss. They don't move sloppy, Charleston, like you just did. Shame on you, to downgrade they professionalism in being the mob. And let's just pop one in the ear. Who do that? One thing about the mob, they don't draw attention to themselves like you do. You know what I'm saying? And that's a shame that, you know, they let you sit there and let you make it. And I can't get mad at, you know, I can get mad at Charleston, but I don't never get mad at him. I just hold him accountable for his actions. But I really want to speak on the lady that was having the event there too. I felt like that was real, what's that word y'all we call it? Unprofessional. You know, when I go to a party, and, you know, you invite me to a party, it's a party.
Make it make sense, Percy.
You know, man, you know, it's like the preacher throwing a party at the club. And then all of a sudden he want to start preaching. I'm trying to make it make sense. That don't what? That don't make sense.
It don't make sense. Look, shaking, booty shaking, man.
People drinking, because you know what we here for? It's the club. We come to party. Now, for her to mix her birthday party with business, that ain't how that go. You either here for business or you here for pleasure. People came for pleasure. This is a club of business. Everybody drinking, doing their thing, no party. And then all of a sudden she coming up with this big old white boy with a cowboy hat on trying to politic. I'm trying to find out what. Man, come on, man. We ain't down here for that. And everybody walking by and knowing that's what's going on. We trying to, then she wanted. You got your $100 bills hanging. I'm trying to find out how you gonna mix business with pleasure, man.
Make it make sense, Percy.
You can't. You can't make it make sense. Not in a place like that. Everybody on one. Everybody drinking and partying. Don't nobody want to hear no politicking right now.
And touch back on, man, you said she had the money on her clothes. Man, what? How is that?
And she got her little hundreds hanging and she's politicking. You know what I'm saying? She doing her thug deal. And she went to, you know, she just as drunk as the next person in the club is. Because, you know, if you was professional, man, you should have known that wasn't going to work anyway. And then to have Charleston sit there and backdoor you, and he just made it, you know, Charleston peeped what was going on. He should have been going off on you more than the crowd. And told you know, this was a bad professional mistake that you just made. To be here in the club with a bunch of drunks doing what they doing, and you're in here trying to speak politics. It don't work like that. While he was talking, his mic went off. He get outside, and then he want to, you know, Charleston, them people let you sit there, man. Them people let you sit there. Nobody threw a bottle at you. Nobody shot at you. Nobody stole off on you when you was sitting there. They let you sit there in peace. But like Charleston good at doing, he will break the peace. That's his job, y'all. If y'all don't understand Charleston's job, you gotta pay close attention, you know, cause he gonna get, you know, he keeps the crowd entertained. He know how to do it. In Houston, they're like, y'all got a problem.
Houston?
Houston, they're like, y'all got a problem. Because guess what, Houston, y'all just made Charleston a little more famous than he was. You know what I'm saying? But you know, that dumbed down. Cause when you go home and get to say, oh shit. Where she go? Oh. You got home and all your shit was gone. Huh? You see how they play? See, that what they call clean work, Charleston. Clean work. See how they work clean? You come home something, now who you gonna blame that on? Huh? You know, you always look for a scapegoat for your problems. Say that again. You always look for, cause you know, you use me to come up off of. You know, if y'all don't believe me, you can go look at the Say Cheese interview and he will admit to y'all, I built my career off of Percy, talking down on him. That's what he told the people.
Off Percy?
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Me and Charleston been doing this for years and decades. Me and him had the same opportunity, the same windows open before he slammed mine down on me when I wasn't looking. You know, he do what he have to do. So the world, they get Charleston. Percy has to know, just play his role. Not play catch up, just play my role. Because every role I done played, God has blessed me. Charleston can shit windows, but God opened doors. I just want y'all to know that part. And that was a shame that, you know, Charleston yelled out, you know, he drove off, pow!
Yeah, matter of fact, hold on, before you said it, let's watch it. Let's watch it. I need to see that.
It's more difficult to go. And I showed up by myself, nigga. Pussy foot. Run over in and get in front of the car.
Okay.
Run over in and get in front of the car. Move behind. Run over in and get in front of the car. It's more difficult to go here. Thank you so much. Here you go. My news wire takes it.
Run over any nigga get in front of the car. Ain't no who gonna stand in front of the car, Charleston? Nobody. I came down here and talked shit to y'all. Y'all on hood. You drove off and you pow in the air. We already know you did that. Ain't nobody shot at you, Charleston. You stop that. Man, stop that. You didn't have nobody to blame but somebody in the city that'll get you some content. See, what you didn't want was somebody chasing you. What you didn't want was somebody, let me tell y'all something about somebody that's aiming at a moving target. They always shoot ahead of the target, not at it. Hello? Don't worry about it. I'm good at what I do. And when you shooting at a moving target, you don't let off a single shot. This is for all y'all gun range people that know what I'm talking about. Everybody in the world know when that man drove off, he fired that little old 22 off. I thought his car was backfiring, to be honest with y'all. Thought that, the muffler was going out or something on that old piece of car he got, but he took that and he ran with it, y'all.
And on this, he act like, look.
Put your address in. Get straight to the house.
It's the
up by myself. Pussy foot. Run over in and get in front of the car. Run over in and get in front of the car. Move behind. Run over in and get in front of the car.
Cause you know why Charleston gotta run over anybody get in front of the car? Cause it's that serious with him. He gonna have to.
Can't go around.
He gonna have to.
Put your address in. Get straight to the highway. All right. All right. Go around and keep going. Turn left right here. Get on the highway. Just get on the highway.
You sound nervous. You sound nervous.
With the collar and taking pictures. That's why I ain't rushed to leave nowhere.
You scared?
You know what I'm saying? You know, let me tell y'all something about Charles. You know, he always good when you get away. He always, you in the most trouble if you let, I don't want nothing bad to happen to him. Charles, let me tell you something, man. This coming from OG Percy, man. You know, your most rival there is on the internet. Nobody can handle you like I do. But I never handle you. All I do is give you the game like you give me the game. And my game to you, brother, stay alive, man. Stay alive, homie. Don't let this right here destroy your life. I'm talking about physically, because right now I understand you. I understand you. I understand. I see it in your eyes, partner. You feel like you can't be touched. That's sad. Brother, Martin Luther King got touched. Huey P. Newton got touched.
Preach, Percy.
Martin Luther King got knocked off. Malcolm X knocked off. You not, well, hold on. President Kennedy got knocked out. What you mean you can't be touched? You was in a city where Takeoff just got touched. You dig what I'm saying? So don't act like, well, you know, I can't tell you what, because that's all you doing is acting. Because I know that you know better. I know that you know that you can be touched. Charleston, I watch you in the lion's den sometimes, homie, and I see the fear in your eyes when certain people start acting certain ways and you try to charm your way out of situations. See, that's all it be. I be looking at you. I be like, look at him, he's scared. And guess what, Charleston? Hell, I be scared for you. Because I be thinking somebody gonna really, one day, be that damn fool. See, you got damn fools and you got the fools. You gonna run into the fool one day, and he not gonna care about nothing you got, who's standing around and nothing. Your pepper spray won't matter. All your kicking and screaming won't save you, nothing. And that's when the world not gonna cheer. They gonna be hurt. It's more people saying that they rather see you dead or somewhere and think that it's gonna be cool. They lying, Charles. You know how many lives you gonna affect when that day come? I'm just here to warn you, partner. You know what I'm saying? You know, you ain't gotta listen to me, but I know you listening to me.
He listening to you.
Oh, I know he do, man. Like I say, sometimes I be scared for you, homie, because I be really thinking you're gonna run into that trouble that, you know, you really don't want, but you use for content. You dig what I'm saying? And some people, you know what I'm saying, take it out of content. Bars.
Yeah, he also said Houston is full of ugly black people. You got your Houston hat on, man. Defend Houston from old
Shout out to
Charles.
H-Town. Shout out to my boy Cartel BO. Shout out to Sauce Walka. Shout out to Real Tune TV. Shout out to the ones in H-Town that I got to know, that I know that ain't nothing soft about the H, man. Shout out to H-Town, man. A real, shout out to Cartel BO, man. Cartel BO, we were this close, we might still get to sit down. You understand me? We ain't gonna let one monkey don't run no show, but, you know, we need a town of uppity people. At least he can say we got a town of uppity people. You know, it's uppity people where we at, but you just wore a watermelon felon shirt for the white folks. But we uppity people. Now, Charleston, we just black folks down here, and some of us is making it and living, you know, the way we supposed to live. Everybody ain't gonna be, you know, on your statue. You know, when God bring you back, my bad. When you come back down to earth, because God ain't got you. Hello?
Hey, hello.
Then there you go. Did I get one again? When you come back down to earth, you'll realize you're not powerful than the man upstairs like you yelled and screamed the other day. I'm y'all God. I'm y'all God. And when you did that let me know right then that you made this internet your real life. But let me tell you something about this internet. Listen to me, Charles. It'll get you killed in real life. Huh?
Bars.
No, for real. I know you listening. It'll get you killed in real life. I don't keep talking no bad about you, but that's all you do is talk bad about people, so I can't expect nothing but something bad to happen to you. You know, and me and you started out together. You know what I'm saying? When I say together, you know, you yell, you ain't never need me, I ain't never used, I ain't never, yeah. Ah, nanny, boo-boo. Shit. When I say something for the baby, nigga, you do all the crying. Say something for the baby. You know I respect you to the fullest, man, but like I say, I hate to see that day come, because it's not a hard math problem to figure out when it comes to life. You keep doing wrong, something gonna go wrong. That's all I can tell you, Charleston. Keep your head up, man. Keep doing. You know, I ain't gonna say what you're doing, but I just hope you get back on track and somebody can guide you back to earth.
I think you gonna guide him, because when I called him, I'm fixing to have OG Percy. He really in his feelings about OG Percy. You got OG Percy, I ain't messing with you no more, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, bro? Like what?
Say it ain't so. Say it ain't so.
Say it ain't so, brother, man. Like, why is that? What did you say to him to get him so hyped?
I told him to have a heart.
Bars.
That's all. I told him to have a heart, man. You know, I don't like sitting around dogging Charleston out. I know what it feel like get dogged out. Niggas dog me out all week on the internet. People I don't even know, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. I'm a this, I'm a that. Whatever you say I am, Charleston, guess what? The whole world gonna say it too. I noticed that. You know, I got a very, very, very nice resume of people that came up off my name like Charleston. I mean, I can count them on, with one hand. Or maybe two. I might can count enough on 3 hands. Can I start from the top? Can I count a couple?
Start from the top.
Charleston White, number 1 on the head of Mount Rushmore. He came up. That was Charleston is the blueprint to coming up off of. If you want to follow Charleston blueprint, everybody ain't gonna make it.
Make it make sense, Percy.
Well, you know, Charleston told Say Cheese and everybody else know, like I know, and which I always knew, that he built his platform off me. By saying Percy was a dope fiend, lived with his mama, ain't got no car, ain't got no job. Y'all know the recipe. Everybody know the recipe. Percy a dope fiend, lived with his mama, ain't got no car, ain't got no job. That's it. Then the 4 things you gonna need to get yourself started, you know, if you want something. Or you can come up with something new that he didn't say. Well, we got Charleston White. Charleston White, first of all, let me put my resume, just peace of mind. It's a show called the 85 South Show. Carlos Miller, DJ Fly, DC Fly, and all them at the 85 South Show. It's only been 3 people invited there from Texas, y'all. It's only been 3 people that's been on that show from Texas. And the first one was Jay Prince. Shout out to Jay Prince. One of the kings of, you know, the mob boss. I'm just saying. You know, Jay Prince. And number 2 was OG Percy. Number 3 was Charleston White. But did y'all see who came before Charleston? Yeah. I'll let y'all soak in that one for a minute. But the first one was Jay Prince. I feel honored to come behind Jay Prince in Texas, y'all. To be the second. And I just made it to the 85 South Show. I know it. But then when you got on stage and DJ Fly said, what's up with my boy OG Percy? He said, oh yeah, he cool. I just use him for content. I'm glad you did that, because you would have been in the wrong place to shit on my name that day. They love me down there in Atlanta. Carlos Miller, shout out to Carlos Miller. He looked out for me in so many ways. That's the blueprint. Now, since Charleston did that, you know, he came up off of it. Then you got people like CEO Hockley. Hockley went all the way to No Jumper. Hockley went all the way to Real Life Street Stars. Then you got Kunta. He's went all the way to No Jumper. You got Tony Weirich. He's went all the way to No Jumper. You got cats that put me in a blender after blender. In the name, you got The Day Room. You got Anthony Dewberry. You got 607 damn it, you got Bob Supreme. You got Real Tune TV. That's 10 right there. Keep going. You got Diamond Stone TV. You understand me? I mean, these names are... No, hold on. You don't want to be in this lineup. but I'm here at Drewski, though, right now. See, I had to turn to the white boy, y'all. You know what I'm saying? You got all these... My bad. Y'all get the picture.
Hey, man, but look.
But I can keep going on people that use me to step up on. You know what I'm saying? And these people have not only stepped up, they've stepped up and made it work for themselves in life. You know what I'm saying? Off a Percy name. So Charleston, God damn it. You know, when I take punches and I take hits from people, I just say, here we got another basket. We got another one shooting at me. I might catch it off the rim and slam it for you. And then, you know, I had to learn my lesson, because one thing I never did, y'all, and I hope y'all catch on to this, never let this internet live rent-free in your head. Please, y'all.
Bars.
Stay human.
Bars.
It's people that eat, sleep, and live this. They don't come out the matrix. This is all day life for them. I know, cause I could spend I could spend a whole. I didn't been an alien before. I didn't been a what y'all call it, an android. See, the system knew how to turn y'all into one years ago. They told y'all what you were gonna become. Y'all, them phones ain't just that name. Them phones turn you into one, an android.
You wanna hit the robot for him?
You understand me? You got the right one. No, but you know, hey man, stay human, y'all. Don't let this internet ruin your life, man. No, never let another man live rent free in your head, man. Never wake up thinking about, oh, I'm gonna get this Charleston today, man. I can't wait. Come on, man. Have some breakfast first. Go shit, shower and shave before you start giving somebody else your attention. I notice people wake up doing me like that. I say, God damn. You know, it feels good to see, people shitting on my name. I tell them I gotta be a dope fiend. Or somebody say something about me. Let me tell you about this, y'all. I know it sounds crazy to y'all, but do what?
Make it make sense, Percy.
It's when they stop talking about you. That's when you start worrying.
They talked about Jesus. Huh? Talked about
Huh? I said it's when they stop talking about you when you start worrying. But as long as you got something to say about me, let's go. What am I to somebody? God damn it. Ain't nobody said nothing about Percy.
You become their idol. They thinking about you. You in their head rent free.
But as long as they talking about me, my name will live on, y'all. My name will live on. But let me tell y'all something. I always tell people this all the time. There's nothing that nobody can tell y'all about me that I can't tell you about myself. It's one thing I did when I got into this business here, y'all. I think that's what made me who I am. I think I'm the only one. Y'all gotta catch this, boy. I think I'm the only one threw all my dirty laundry on the line.
Bars.
They didn't catch that. They didn't catch that. I said, I think I'm the only one that threw all my dirty laundry on the line. You can go online and find me anytime. Bars. Then you caught it.
I caught it.
Yeah, you can go online and find me anytime. I put all my dirty laundry out there already, y'all. It ain't nothing. Can't nobody come up with nothing about me. Oh, my bad. I ain't gonna say that. Cause that's all they do is come up with stuff about me.
You like Eminem on 8 Mile.
Cause they ain't got nothing, and I appreciate you. I appreciate you just looking at me to be a star. I used to remember when I wasn't nobody, y'all. Walk by me like I wasn't, I didn't get picked up. Somebody see me walking. Hello. Did nobody give me $1 or 20 at the store, a penny or nothing to say, hey? No. But I gotta say this one time. Won't he do it?
Amen. Won't he do it?
Huh?
Hey.
Yes, he will.
Take us to church.
Let's go.
My thing is, man, even with him saying that, even him saying he ain't messing with me because I'm messing with you, I said, brother, blessings to you. Pray for you. I wish the best for you, man. And this brother here, even though he going off on you, still like, man, I wish the best for you, Charleston. But he said he gonna call the FBI on Jay Prince. Like he's not keeping that same humility.
Well, only thing you can catch him up to see if they can go dust for them fingerprints out there and took all the shit out of his house. All they gonna do is go dust around, see who left fingerprints in, because I don't think they left him too much and nothing to play around with. He gonna blame that on Jay Prince and them too. But now you see how the mob move. They don't shoot out shots. No, they just I ain't gonna. Matter of fact, I don't know who did what. That might have been the nigga next door robbed him or something. I ain't gonna speak to But he gonna make tacky. No. Charleston is the only one moving tacky right now, y'all. It's gonna catch up to him. And me myself, like you say, it's always, if there ain't no coyote, it wouldn't be no road runner. It always gotta be somebody chasing us.
Preach.
And that's me and Charleston game in this mud. So I don't mind being the road runner. Cause I know that old coyote, his little stick tricks gonna trap. They're gonna play out one day, man.
And Jay Prince did say and you touched on this. I heard the quote that you said.
Yeah.
But we need to connect this to people's lives too, because it's just not Charleston. It's everybody's lives. He says, never allow a maggot to draw you down.
Let's go.
To its level. How can that apply with Charleston, but then everybody's everyday life?
You know what? How? I'm glad you asked it. For all y'all people that support it. Everybody that match that button, that light, every time they see him, y'all the one helping him. Y'all the one getting him where he at. Just to see that y'all want to match. See, when you stop mashing that button, guess what? He'll stop mashing buttons. Boys. When y'all stop mashing, because guess what? Because he gonna know ain't nobody. You know, he should have been man, myself, I don't know what this means, but I used to hear this back in the day. And it seemed like he should have been had this by now. But we already know this not gonna happen with him, because you can't fire the uniform when you work for the uniform. You get what I'm saying?
Say that again.
You can't fire the uniform when you work for the uniform. Charleston been working for the uniform. You know how long you been working for him?
How long?
Ever since he took the stand with his own partners. I think that's working for him.
It is?
Yeah. When you take the stand and tell it on your own homeboys, you begin to work for them. But they let Charleston know, this right here, this not a one-time thing. This a lifetime thing with us. Or you can go get you a life sentence with the rest of them. You get what I'm saying? The game he play, he's programmed to do that. Everybody in the world know, can't nobody do what Charleston do and get away with it. Everybody in the world know that. So, now I ain't gonna say he a police. Now I ain't gonna say he a federation. Now I ain't gonna say all that. Shit, hell, we already know that. Shit. Now he ain't gotta, now he know, let me tell y'all something, man. Pinky in the brain here.
Pinky in the brain.
That's what I call him and Dewberry. Him and Dewberry. Pinky in the brain. But the brain was always thinking of a way to take over the world. And that's Charleston. And Dewberry stood on side and said, hell, I'm with you. I love me some Dewberry. Shout out to Dewberry. Me and him cool. We just sit down and had our talk. But the thing is, they never figure out the way to do it. It's always the wrong way, y'all. They try to take over things the wrong way. A lot of people do. People try to take me down to take over. The wrong way. Like I said, I wish the best for the man.
And shout out to Jay Prince, because
most definitely
he a book, Think and Grow Rich. I heard him in an interview recommending that book, and that book right there did something for me. So look, Percy, hook us up sometime, man. Shout out to Jay Prince.
Shout out to Jay Prince, man. Real talk, man.
Tell us about how he moved, because you have such reference for him and what he means.
I don't. Everybody know how he moved. Everybody know how he moved. If you were 80s, baby. If you came up in the 90s, Jay Prince was a man that was never seen, y'all, for years, decades. Hell, now I don't know no Jay Prince. Hell, don't nobody know him. But guess what? Everybody know him. Hello? Hello, welcome to the Ghetto Boys. Another episode, y'all coming down. That's what you hear every album. Look at that, I got chills trying to get my Jay Prince on. I said we always heard him, but we never seen him. Cause nobody never put a face with Jay Prince. All we knew was Jay Prince. Who don't know Jay Prince? Yeah, is that him? Jay Prince said, who is Jay Prince? Nigga, I know Jay Prince. We sitting there. Smooth, brother. I ain't never get out there and get out my character. I let old Charlie talk. See how he keep his composure? I'm not gonna lower myself to a maggot level. You hear how he say things, y'all? I ain't gonna be no maggot. Lower myself to no maggot level with this old. Nah. When Takeoff got killed, he was in a swimming pool, floating around, saying he's not gonna let the waves of the world get to him. There's never been a voice so smooth and so powerful in Texas. That's what I know about Jay Prince. Without even shaking the man's hand. Like I said, who don't know Jay Prince? Bars.
Straight up. We're gonna stay in Houston just a little bit longer.
Okay.
Slim Thug says homeless people made dumb decisions or do drugs. What are your thoughts on his comment? And
He just made a dumb decision, and he got to be on drugs. That's what I got to say about Slim. You just made a dumb decision, Slim, and you got to be on drugs, homie. Come on, man, don't do that. Man, I hate to hear that come out your mouth, Slim. Another strong voice in Houston. I don't even worry about it's the most powerful voice in Houston right now. Ooh-wee! God damn it.
Who is that? Tell the people.
Sauce Walk, man.
Oh, Sauce?
Sauce Walk. But Slim Thug, that's sad because you know what I look up to Slim. You know, not to say nothing like that though, homie. I ain't never heard you start down and you always been around for the po. I thought you'd be the one throwing turkeys out the back of the goddamn truck for him instead of talking about him. Now, probably only people that you know that make them decisions, but everybody ain't made the decision to be in the situation they in. I know people that have lost parents, homie, and can't fend for themselves. I know people that have lost this and lost it, and guess up, when they lose a certain person in their lives, they lose everything. You know, there's a lot of people on the streets that didn't even know that they'll end up on the streets. But guess what, Slim? They lost something, homie. And for you to sit there and tear people down because that's what you think about them. Oh, nigga did drugs. Oh, nigga, come on, man, stop playing, man. Don't get your credit card snatched, man. You know, because you doing good. You know, you was up there, you know, in my good credit score on keeping good things going. But when you say things like that, you know me, I'm not here to tear down people. No, everybody know my motto. I'm here to build, not destroy. You know, I'm not here to tear down nobody. I'm here to tear down the ones that tear down people.
Bars.
That's what I'm here for. That's my job. And to see what you just said, that hurt there, boy. That'll hurt Houston right there. Don't never think when you start putting people down that you gonna come up.
Preach.
Let's go.
I felt the same way. I was like, man, I know homeless people.
Yeah.
You can never get so high.
Right.
To where you don't think you can blink your eyes, spin around in that chair, and you'll be right back down.
I know people that never thought in life that they would be homeless. You couldn't even pay them. I know a place where everybody can go right now. And in this place that I'm talking, it's a lot of people got a story in there to tell you that they never thought they'd end up in a situation that they in. You know what it's called? It's called the nursing home. It's full of them. I know that's right. Let's go. It's full of them. I happen to be a CNA, y'all. I happen to be a certified nurse's aide, y'all. I got my license when I was in Job Corps, went to Midland College, went to Midland and took my little old course. And my first place that I worked was at Courtyard Care Center Nursing Home in Midland, Texas. God let me experience that at an early age to work around old, elderly people. I learned so much from them that I think that's why my life has got me where I'm at this far. God put you through certain tests to see if you'll pass them at an early age, because he'll know how to treat you along the way. My first test was in a nursing home.
Preach.
And I passed, y'all. I think that's my important test in the world. Yeah, I went to prison. I did a lot after that, but I passed that test. You know how I passed? Because I treated them old folks right. Every day I clocked in, I went in there, I made sure everybody was dry, changed, got them up, took them to breakfast, syringe feed, the paraplegics, the people that was paralyzed. I get the ones down there, I got to take them to the shower, take them there, rinse them out, wash them out, bathe them, change them. Got to make sure everybody dry, and it's back to lunch one more time, then it's back to the bed. I'm going to slam you one more time, and I'm going to make sure all my patients are dry. I took care of their hair. I put my clippers up there and started giving head jumps and stuff. God knew right then that I cared. I always wanted a dog when I was a little puppy or something, you understand me? Mama didn't like dogs at the house. I treated them people like they were my pets. I took care of them. I was at work one time. Tell from a crib! I was at work one time, man, and this white lady walked. She said, what is your name? I said, my name is Percy. She said, did you do this? I do what? Did you do his hair like this? I said, yes, ma'am. She said, come here. She said, here. Just grab some. She said, here you go, put this up. She said, she shook my hand. She said, I'm going to give you this every Friday if you can keep him like that under the table. Don't you tell anyone. I said, yes, ma'am. Oh, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, I sure will. I sure will, man. I said, I'll make sure he clean everything. I'll clean him up. I'll make sure. Spotless. God bless you when you bless others. And I took care of that man. That man was my partner. Come to find out, he was sitting up there one day, and I was looking around his room, and he had these big old trophies in his room, like a rodeo bull ride. And come to find out, he ended up how he was because he got threw off a bull and laid it on top of his head. You know, you never know what you're going to leave here like. But his room was decorated. You could tell the family cared about him. They cared so much, they cared about him. He started catching a lot of diseases while he was there, so I come here, sit there and tell him, he said, Percy, yeah, I used to fly the plane in World War II. I flew the plane, he had a little, I said, oh, that's why you got to say, man, you flew the plane. Yeah, man, me and him talking, he ride every day. That was my place to go hide at when I want to go get my food. I'm going to go to my cowboy room, sit in the room, we finna sit there. And you want anything? He said, just bring me some sherbets. He loved them sherbets. I stacked a whole thing of sherbets on there. And one day, y'all, I was off that weekend, came home, and I went to his room. And I walked in his room. I said, man. I said, what the old man in the room? They said, yeah, Dimmerson, we moved him down. He's down the hall. So when I walked down the hall, walked in his room, he was under the cover. And he did me like this. He said, get out. I said, what's wrong with Pop? I said, you all right today, Mr. James? He said, get out. Get out. Just get out. I walked outside, and I respect him. I walked out. I went down, what's wrong with Mr. James? She said, did he say anything to you? I said, yeah, he said, get out. I said, what's wrong with me? She said, go back in there and talk to him. So I went back and I said, Mr. James, you all right, Mr. James? He said, no. She said, no, he didn't start doing like this. So I raised the cover up. When I raised the cover up, y'all, they had cut his leg off. He had a nub. And he was just as toe down as he could be. I said, what the? You know, as a kid, young nigga I was experiencing something new. I ain't never seen, I don't know nothing about none of that. I don't know nothing about no sugar, diabetes, cancer. I don't know nothing about that. But I'm wondering why this man got all these staples at the end and he got a nub. In my heart, I said, Mr. James, goddamn. He said, so I covered him back up. I said, damn. I walked there and I was messed up. I said, man, I was going to come cut his hair up today. I was finna do him up, get him right. So I couldn't do it that weekend, so I came back to work the Monday. I said, I'm going to go just cut him up today, just go and get him, make him happy. I walked in the room and I said, God damn. I said, where Mr. James at? She said, oh, baby, Mr. James died over the weekend. I said, oh, man, I've been taking care of him for 9 months. Oh, man. One thing that I forgot, I broke one of the biggest rules that that wasn't given to me. It was just common sense for the rest of them to know. But hell, I didn't know that you don't get attached to the patients. Don't get attached to them. They're not going to be here long. Well, I don't know this. I'm thinking everybody going home. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking I'm working because I'm a youngster. I'm a youngster with this job. I didn't know the ins and the outs. I didn't know the place that I was working at was the end. This is where they come when it's the end. Ain't no getting out, going home. This is where they drop them off at. This is where Mama thought you were going to take care of her when she got old. I walk into these conversations where everybody in here thought somebody is going to look out for them. A lot of y'all looking at me right now, got people in them places right now. You ain't checked on them, went to go see if they got this, new clothes, nothing. Nothing. All you can tell somebody else is, Mama, she in the nursing home. Let me tell y'all something. If your grandmama and your mom and your daddy raised you up to be good people and they ain't never been locked up in an institution or nothing, but guess what you just did? You just put them in an institution. It's sad that you'll drop them off at 80 and 90 years old and leave them to fend for themselves in an institution. Oh, because that's what it's like. Don't think everybody in there going to look out for you. Don't think everybody coming here going to come to work, going to clock in like Percy and what. No, they drops you on the floor. They got skin tears when you come to work. You been bumped your head, he ain't got a bruise on him. Somebody punched him. Somebody stole Miss Will's nice diamond earrings out of here. Somebody took old Bill wedding ring off. Everybody ain't there doing their job.
Preach.
But Percy was. And that's why God spared me to be where I'm at this long, because I knew how to treat the old while I was young. I always said to myself, when I get old, I hope somebody treat me like I do these people. One thing that I realized in life, y'all, ain't nobody getting younger. Bars.
And between Charleston and Slim Thug, they don't know what's in their future. They could be in one of those places. I want you to put on, you said that I, and you know the rest of the acronyms. I'm calling it a hood psychologist, the certification that you have. What gives people that God complex to think that they won't be in a nursing home? They may have that money forever. Things won't change.
And you said it right there. Money is the what?
The root of all evil.
That's why they think that way. That's why they blind. They got enough of it right now. Can't nothing happen to them until what happened? He just stroked out. Mama just fell out on the porch. No, not such. Yeah. And then you see you again. You still got them thousands and millions sitting over there. They just digging through them now. Because that's what you gave all the praise to. You took your eye off the prize.
Tell them what the prize is, Percy.
trying to get to where God needs you to be. And that's what you do. A lot of people get loans from daddy and don't want to pay him back. I tell them all the time, you can't keep borrowing money from my daddy and don't pay him back. You're going to pay him back one way or another. Hello? That's how you pay. You know, no, don't get mad. I'm not saying that because I'm saying it. I'm saying this out of experience. You know how much money, you know how much I borrowed from daddy? Every time I got in a situation, Dad, could you please? Just one more time. Just I won't do it no more. Everybody won't do it no more. He give you a loan.
I done been there.
You hear me? And as soon as I get my loan, guess what? God damn, what? He forgot. Yeah, that was quick. He just took it and ran with it. But cold thing about daddy, he knew you weren't gonna pay him back when you gave it to you. He already knew what you were gonna do with it when he gave it to you.
Preach.
But guess what? He gonna give you that loan. But you gonna pay it back before you leave her. Hello, one way.
Or another.
There you go. Let's go.
You touched on Sauce Walka. You said he's the voice of Houston.
Yes, sir.
Right now, I know he was dealing with issues with his baby mama, but you say he's solid.
Very much solid. I met Sauce Walka. Me and Bob we pulled up to Austin one day for the Southwest by Southwest. He run right up on me. I'm like, dang, Sauce, what's up? I ain't I didn't want to that, you know. Sauce Walka, you know, but he was that when he seen me, and I was like, damn. And then when I went across around the corner, I heard another nigga wave me, Trey the Truth, hey, Percy. I said, God, Trey? Bob said, you know what, I got to go back to the car and get my camera.
Straight up.
Yeah, Bob ran back to the car, he got the camera, and that turned out to be one of the most crazy experiences I ever had, because I had never been out of Fort Worth in years. I ain't never been nowhere, never been no Austin. And people was running up to me like I was from there. I'm like, God dang. And Bob said, this is crazy. And I said, it's crazy. I'm surprised, nigga. I didn't think I was nobody. I don't act like I'm above everybody. But when I went out and Sauce Walka ran up on me, Trap Boy Freddie came up on me, everybody, I mean, I'm talking, it was a wonderful experience, but Sauce Walka, he did a song, you know, that day on the microphone, and he talked about a female losing her life before she even learned how to drive. Got a license and lost her life before she even learned how to drive. See, a drunk driver hit the car from the side. And he told a story about how the little girl died, but he mainly told a story about a guy that wrecked her. And the guy that wrecked her, that guy reminded me of my brother. Chasing a female that he was in love with, and she did him. And Sauce told that story so perfect, and he called it ghetto gospel. And the other one in his mine is the True Testament. I call myself the True Testament. He called it ghetto gospel. One thing I can say about him, Sauce know how to put the spirit of life in you.
Amen.
He don't talk kill, shoot him up, bang, bang, man. Sauce Walka is a very, very hidden treasure besides Tupac.
That's big.
That's real big.
Shout out, Sauce.
Yes, that's real big because Tupac didn't get a chance to live as long as Sauce did. The world wasn't in turmoil back in the Tupac days like it is now. So Sauce got a bigger cross on his back to carry when it comes to preaching the ghetto gospel. But when he do, you can't help but to feel it. It crawls all up and down your skin when he rap. And I said, man, Sauce thought I didn't like him at first till Sancho, his boy Sancho, it's free Sancho, man. Sancho told him, man, Percy do fucking y'all for you, so why you think, you know? And then I met him, and that was a good thing, but I noticed everywhere he go, he carry himself with respect. Everywhere he go, if you fuck with him wrong, he gonna do you the same way. That's me. I see a lot of ways Sauce got in me. I'm cool until I'm picked at. You dig what I'm saying?
I'm the same way.
Yeah, I don't like to have, bring P-Dog out. I leave P-Dog tied up in the backyard.
Yeah, keep him caged.
You heard?
Yeah.
Way down in the spirit. I keep him down. Hey, man, come on, man.
So you hear me? Look.
Yeah, I try. Yeah, way down in the spirit. I keep him caged up. I do not want P-Dog to come out, because, and me, I learned how to put the collar on and put a lock on his neck and lock him up to something too. Because, when I decided I'm going the wrong way sometime, I just lock my own self up. You know what? I'm just finna go in this house, go in this room. I'm not finna be out here with this, because you know what? I already know the big picture of this story. I already know how this story gonna end. Matter of fact, I took this little old weak ass test 2 or 3 times. I failed it a few times, but I know the answers to it now.
See, and I like that you say that, because everybody has that, and it's good that you able to have that self-control. With Sauce Walka,
yeah.
What made me a fan of him, before I even listened to his music, he was trying to help Adrian Bronner out. Mm-hmm. And right now, Adrian Bronner, he's being sued for alleged assault and battery, sexual assault and battery.
And that's another sad. It's sad to see one of our. That's some history ain't never seen. A professional boxer or professional nobody just, in the public eye going down right in front of us until something happened. It's gonna be sad when something happens and everybody's saying, we know everybody, but that's what we do on this internet. We wait for something to happen. Yeah, we see it coming. Who don't? Adrian used to be my boy coming in and getting his hair brushed. He ain't got daddy brushing his hair. He walking in, no jamming. He he doing his thing coming in and he performing. But for some reason, y'all, this week, guess what I was watching?
What was you watching, Chris?
Down on so much, just because you brought it up, I was watching the Adrian Bruno and the Montana fight. And I seen when Adrian went down for the first time. And I watched his spirit break. And then I seen him go down again. And I watched his spirit fall. And then I watched him lose his belt and walk out the ring. That's when I watched him lose it all. He ain't never come back for that. You know why? Because when he did have it in the palm of his hand, he didn't know how to handle it.
Preach.
He was just riding with the waves.
Bar. And I'm glad you brought that up because I saw the same thing. I want you to break down the psychology because I saw that with Errol Spence last night. He got taught that.
And he quit after that. It's over. I'd rather see them go out like that than go out like they've been doing the other greatest fighters in the world. I had, watched a lot of great fighters, coming up, and they always sacrifice them at the end. They always sacrifice them at the end, y'all. When you become a part of, the high society like these boxers do, don't think that you gotta join the high society too. We'll know when you done took your resolution. We'll know. You start looking different. Your health will start getting bigger. You start being around certain different type of people. That's when we know you done took the ritual. Like they all do. Football, all of them. You gonna take the ritual. You're not gonna be in that society of people if you ain't joined that society. We don't give a fuck how good you can throw your hands. After you join us, we're going to give you this shot, this pill, this training, and you're going to be a whole different piece of energy. But just remember, there's always somebody behind you that's coming up next. Hello? The first person I seen that happen to was Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali didn't have no business in the ring that last fight that he had. The man was already going up here. His hands didn't even work. And when we watched that man just beat him up, I said, that's some whole ass shit though. Well, old Larry Holmes, he still around and sacrifice your ass. What happened? You thought you was doing something to old Muhammad. Then they put Tyson on your ass. Huh? Sacrifice?
Make it make sense, Percy.
Because goddamn it, Joe Frazier was next. And then Tyson time came. Huh? Put him in there. Is anybody? I mean, I'm not about. You don't know nothing about no boxing. No, I don't. I just know what I see.
No, you know something about boxing. What's your record?
I'm 52-0.
So you know.
Well, I'm gonna give myself. I'm gonna stop. I'm 52 in a draw. In a draw. Okay. I had a fight in the boxing ring. Everybody swear I got my ass whooped. I didn't get my ass whooped, y'all. I know what ass whooping is.
Well, tell us about that draw then. I didn't know about
that. I call it a draw, because everybody say I got my ass whooped in the boxing ring. About King Corleone. Shout out to King Corleone. I fought the hood bully at an old age. I put my head on the line.
What's the old age, just so we have some context?
I'm 52 years old.
So 52. So you 52. These brothers 36, 35.
Oh yeah. He about
52.
Yeah, he about 27 years old. He was a young bull. His whole family is boxers. They shout out to the guys, all the guys. These are champion fighters out of the neighborhood and Bears Out Terrace over there. The Guy family. All of them, they got some pros over there, and they raised in the gloves.
So 52 fighting a 27-year-old.
Oh yeah, and he was a young bull too. He was a young bull, but what he was a bully in the projects. Wasn't nobody stepped to King Corleone on no projects. You want to hear that story?
Yeah, I want to hear that.
Once upon a time in the projects, I damn near had to. No, I didn't, but my kids almost did. Anyway, me and King Corleone, we was battle rappers, man. We started out in the battle rap field, and we was battle rapping. And doing the battle rap, I battle rap, I talk my shit, you can talk yours, but I had one condition in the battle ring. Don't touch me. I got a little thing from prison that I learned, conversation ain't physical. You can talk to me all day over there, and you don't have to be, hey man, I didn't never like touching on me. Say man, tell him, man. You know how they be doing. Say man, don't put your man. Say, bro, don't be touching on me. You ain't got to touch. I heard you. You don't got to touch me to tell me nothing. Dang. That was a little something I picked up in prison because that's how they test you in prison to see if they'll let you feel on them. Hey man, say what's up with you, nigga? Yeah, I see you, old boy. Yeah, man, don't be doing all that squeezing and shit. They'll get a quick feel if you don't catch them. They gonna get you. yeah, I see you, boy. Oh, they squeezing while they go. They squeeze all the way down to your tip of your finger. God damn it. You understand me? But it's too late. That's why I don't like to be touched when I'm talking to. But me and King, but I had a thing, you know, battle rap ring, I stayed in faces. I stayed in their face. I like to, you know, what made me one of the, a top battle rapper is that I was an aggressive battle rapper. I stayed aggressive and I just came home from prison, so I had a lot to talk about. Oh yeah, and we was having a battle rap one time, man. We get up on the stage and this cat got the battle rapping to me, you know. I guess he called himself gonna spoke me. He was bigger than me, you know, but he don't know me like that. King Corleone is a big guy. He got this tree down there in the project. He got this boxing bag taped around this tree that he been punching on for decades and centuries since he was a kid, and you know, and that's what he known for. And, you know, they known for it. Well, I'm not a boxer. I'm a fighter. I let him talk me out my game. But anyway, we get to that. But anyway, while I'm on stage, he bumped me. You know, on the stage, because he was talking this gangster shit, you know, and then he bumped into him, then I pushed him on the stage and I pushed him down. I said, nah, nigga, don't. And right then, I'm ready to squabble. He ready to box, but he ain't got no gloves. I squabbles, I don't box. I had to learn the hard way, y'all. And I don't feel so bad. I don't feel so bad because I ain't the only one made this mistake.
Preach.
McGregor made the same mistake I made, trying to box Mayweather. I don't worry about it. I'm gonna make it make sense. I'm gonna make it make sense.
Make it make sense, Percy. Make it make sense.
You know, he talked him out his game. Just like King Corleone talked me out of mine. See, I didn't know that boxing was a rhythm sport. I'm thinking, let's get in there and fight the nigga with the gloves on. No. You fighting, he boxing.
Fits too flat.
You hear me? And I came in there with a whole different style from what he had. And he caught me with a pretty one, y'all. But see, let me give y'all the game on that right there. It's one thing he told me that shook my spirit. He said, I'm gonna knock your black nigga. I am flabbergasted. Youngster, you talking to me? Oh, shit. Let me tell you something, youngster. You say that again? I'm going to knock your MFB out. Oh. I said, you know what? It's a lot of things that I done seen in this world. I done seen a whole lot. Going to I done seen, but I ain't never seen a knock me out. I like to see that. He said, what? I said, I tell you what. We went outside that night. I caught him outside, like, what's up? Oh, man, no, man. He know what time it is. You tucked. And I had to burn on me and everything. I already, you know, you tucked on me. One thing about me, I'm not a bully. If you didn't fight on stage, because guess what? I'm not going to let you push me on stage in front of a bunch of people and I don't take off on you. You hear me? You crazy. That's when I knew that you went on my level right then. But you know, if you give me them gloves, you got something. But see, I ain't thinking that. And so he went to talking noise on the internet, whoop. So I went down to his neighborhood. I shot down to his neighborhood, Bill's out tears. I said, I went live. You worried? I said, I'm on my way.
Ready.
I go down there, boom, I pull up, boom, cars everywhere. Pulling us to, and so one of the dudes in his neighborhood now, if y'all know where I'm at, I'm on Bell's Eye Terrace, y'all, neighborhood crib game, the home of the Fishbowl. It was a whole book wrote about this neighborhood called the Fishbowl.
Makes sense, bro.
By the feds. The feds, you know, everybody know about the Fishbowl in Fort Worth, Texas. That's where the feds came in and took over everything and rounded up a whole bunch of, you know. But they came from that neighborhood, Bell's Eye Terrace. I came down there and one of the guys said, Percy, what's going on? I said, your partner told me to come down here and meet him down there, cuz. He said, who? I said, he said, King Corleone. He said, you gonna fight Corleone? I said, hell yeah. So again, he said, no. He said, now this guy right, his name is David Wayne. He's in a wheelchair.
D. Wayne.
You ever heard of him?
Mm-hmm.
R.I.P. to David Wayne, man. You know, David Wayne was a cool cat. He lost his legs, paraplegic on the side. You know, when he coming from the Capitol Beach party, changing his tire on the side of the road. That was my partner. So David Wayne said, come here, Percy, man, come here, roll wheelchair. I said, what's up? And he said, man, come on. He said, come here, man. How much can I pay you not to fight that nigga? You gonna pay me not to fight him? He said, yeah. He said, cause. He said, all these people down here, nigga, you can make some money. See, you got some people that can get the big picture, And some people, they got the small pitch. Right now, I'm on the small pitch. I just want to squabble.
He said the trigger word.
He said, all these people coming down here, he said, I get a boxing ring, I set up a building, everything. I give you $200, you don't fight him now. He said, and I tell you what, if you fight him in the ring, you can get everything come through the door. Y'all can half in the door. All I want to do is make what I make in the club. He said, y'all can half in the door. And then I said, how much you gonna charge that door? I'm charging 20. I said, oh, nigga, ain't nobody finna come down there. No goddamn thing. Niggas don't want to pay $10 to get in the club. So I'm thinking, oh man, that's gonna be. I know I'm probably gonna make $100-something, something. About 5-10 people come down there, pay that 20. He said, yeah, it's 20 at the door and 40 for ringside seats. I said, you sure talking? You make it sound good, but does it mean for this fight? I'm only doing 1 minute a round. He said, that's cool. That's 3 minutes. You're gonna be the most money you ever made in 3 minutes in your life. I started thinking, this is a small David Wayne, boy. You know how to put 4 and 5 together. I said, you make it. He said, here go 200, right? Go get practice, get ready, work out.
Straight up.
Couple of months, be ready. You gonna give me 200? Well, all right, David, shit, I'll take $200.
You hear me?
I'm gonna give you 100 back, give me some drugs. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So anyway, whooped around, push went to shove. We showed up down there and the event was on. Never forget, I pulled up with my big brother AD, man. Me, my big brother AD, and my son Insane Stinker, when we pulled up, and I was like, 3 people standing outside. You know, my dumb ass, all I was thinking about looking at the money, the dough money. I said, there's enough people right here, you know. They was all standing, the door hadn't even opened yet. People standing outside before the door even opened to come out. So I'm like, shit. I was happy with the people out here. I said, it's probably gonna be all the people that's gonna go in. And then he was over there talking, you know. And he asked one of the dudes, he said, well, you filming the fight tonight? Dude said, yeah. I heard the nigga say, easy work, easy work. I said, what you say? I'm in the parking lot, we ain't even went in the building yet. What you say? Easy work. And I ran up on him again. Right there, I said, easy work, show me some easy work. You know, I pushed in the face, what's up? Show me some easy work. No gloves. He said, no, I'm gonna get you, I'm gonna kill you, motherfucker. I'm gonna kill you. Well, you know, it's just like kicking a dog and you know, he stretch out and the chain catch him before he gets you. But anyway, got in the boxing ring with him the first round. We got after we got the punch and he caught me with a pretty left. Bam. Now, the fight's on the side. By the time I got in the building and I started looking around, I said, what the fuck? Man, this motherfucking place packed like a mother.
That bread. You start counting.
The ringside seats are filled. The $40 seats, ain't no room in the $40 seats, the front row. Y'all pay $40 for? Yeah, we pay. Come see you, cuz. Cuz, we come to see you, cuz. You better come. God. I said, this damn David Wayne smart. He said, man, I done sold out at the bar, I sold out at the food, I done sold out everything. I got a sense for more ice. He said, I'm making way more at the inside than I am than I'm making at the door. I said, God dang. This guy was, David Wayne, that was a brilliant idea. And if anybody go back and look at that fight that night and see how many people was in there, I left that night with $2,700 clean money.
Straight up. For
3 minutes. And I won. No, not in y'all eyes. Don't get me wrong. You didn't win, you got your ass. No, I didn't. I fought, my niggas. The game was to knock my out. Hello! That didn't happen. Not one time from a champion fighter. Boxer against a fighter. Yeah, he I ain't gonna lie, he hit me with a boxing move so cold, he hit me on my, and he hurt me. I'm like, God damn, that nigga got me with a bad, but I was trying to catch myself. Keep punching though, Percy, keep punching. He run his ass, keep his ass, keep him up out for you. So I went to stand on my shit, you know. I came out for the second round and the third round. No knockout. He didn't knock my old bitch ass out. And because of that, one dude walked up and gave me $500. Besides the $27 I had already made at the door. I said, what's this for? He said, nigga, you didn't let him knock you out. I had bet a nigga $1,500 he wasn't gonna knock you out. All the bets around that was going around saying this is what's gonna happen. I made more money side bets. This gonna win. This gonna win. But the thing was, I had to go down. The world never seen me hit the floor, the campus. All y'all seen me hit the ropes and come back off and get. That's it. Other than that,
you didn't fold.
Never bend or break. Say it again. I didn't fold, bend or break. Boys.
And Percy, we talked about Earl. We talked about Bronner. When you were in prison fighting, you 52-0.
When I say 52-0, I always have to get this right because everybody talking about on Ferguson. I wasn't on Ferguson.
Okay.
I was on a unit called John R. Lindsay, one of the most racist units in Texas. John R. Lindsay, Jacksonboro, Texas. Everybody know who it is. Called John R. Lindsay. It's the most racist unit. It's a white Klan unit.
My family worked there. I know where it's at.
Goddamn you! Well, I ain't gotta tell you no more. If you know where Jacksonboro live, you ain't gotta tell you no more. And back then, they wouldn't let a nigga work there.
He the first one.
Here you talking about?
He the first one.
Here you talking about? They wouldn't let a black work there. It was only one black worker. Her name was Miss Cotton. She worked in there in the laundry with the cotton.
He in 2026. He the first one. Shout out, Kinfolk.
Get out there, Kinfolk. Jacksboro, hold it down. F4D, man. Y'all know what the fuck going on.
And I say that when you fighting, there's a moment where you can see the quit in that person that you fight.
Oh, yeah.
Bud put that quit in Earl.
Yeah.
The guy you talked about put that in Adrian Bronner.
Keep going.
Said you never had that.
Oh, no.
What creeps in their mind to make them feel like that?
Feel like what?
Like they just not gonna get back up. I'm not gonna finish.
It hurt. It hurt. When they hit you, they'll hurt you. You know when you hurt. You don't get back up and do that to yourself no more. You hurt, nigga, stay down. Because the next one, you might just dry sleep you.
And Earl, he came back again and he ain't the same. So just stick with him.
And people really thought he was going to come back and show out. Once they got your number, they got your number. Once they see you lose a fight, they know how to fight you. Bars.
And we got 2 questions, then we out of here. Yella Beezy.
Guilty.
Make it make sense, Percy.
The trial been going too long. We done seen him get murdered, stabbed, and have a whole trial, prosecuted, and gone to prison by now. What they waiting on? Wasting taxpayers' money just to say guilty. Man. R.I.P. to money, man. R.I.P. to Roy Lee, man. R.I.P. to Roy Lee. And for that reason, Beezy don't deserve to breathe. Yeah. See, one thing about Beezy, he just reaping what he sowed. But in the end of the Beezy, you still going to prison. Yeah, and bye-bye. It ain't because of what you did now. It's because of what you did at the beginning. R.I.P. Like I say, R.I.P. to Roy Lee.
R.I.P. to Roy Lee.
Yeah, man.
Before we get out of here,
yes, sir.
I attended church. I attended your church
this morning.
Not this morning. Last Sunday.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
And brother do a great job. So y'all check him out. Every Sunday.
Yes, sir.
Send something positive out. To just add something that's on your mind that you just want to get out to the people.
Today's word was this morning, y'all, that God gave me this morning. That life is impossible to win. That was the message this morning, y'all. Life is impossible to win. I didn't know, when God give me these words, I don't write sermons. I don't write nothing. When God talked through me, he talked through me to others. And this morning he gave me life was impossible to win. And I kept asking, I don't never question God. I just ask God to just tell him what that means. Hell, I'll be waiting. I have to go back and look at the word myself when I do it, y'all, because I don't know what I'm saying and I don't know what I'm doing. I'm letting God do all the work. So when I'm finished, I go back and look at God's work. And the word was today, life is impossible to win. Everybody gonna die. It's impossible to win this game called life. One thing about life, God said this morning, it don't love you. I do. You know, a lot of preachers preach this. I'm going to heaven and sing and shine. I'm ready to go. Ask him, is he ready to go today? You know what he gonna tell you? He gonna tell you, hell no. Why would you say hell no, Pastor? But you can preach it to everybody. But you're not ready to take this journey. One thing I had to tell people, I'm not a religious person. I'm just a child of God. That's all I am. I grew up a Christian. The last gang I'm joining is the Christians and the Crips. That's it. I'm not joining. Only gang I'm in is God's army right now. I'm a soldier for the Lord right now. And I got to fight this battle until the day I die. You dig what I'm saying? And I know that, and I'm glad he chose me. I know he got me here for a reason. He got you here for a reason too, y'all. If you're looking at me right now, never think that God ain't keeping you for nothing. You understand me? Just find out what his purpose is, get in it, abide by it, and live in God's purpose. I didn't say get in your Bible, read scriptures 32 and John. I ain't say all of that. One thing I'm not going to do is make it hard for the ones that don't know how to do it. Because when I was coming up, being saved was hard to do. Because people made it hard for me to do. They made it sound hard. I was like, I can't do this. There's too many rules. God damn, what you mean? So a man thinking so y'all. God damn, I mean, what the brain for? It thinks. You're guilty for that. I'm not going to make it to heaven. There's too many rules in that book for me to get there. So I thought. And since some of y'all that's watching me right now thinking that you done did so much, you ain't got a chance. But you do. Every day that you wake up and God give you your letter and wake you up and say, here you go, here you got mail. You got a chance to make it right. One thing God did for me, he wiped my slate clean before I left prison. He told me I couldn't come back though. I said, what you mean I can't come back? He said, this it. This it what? He said, this it, I'm not saving you no more. I've been in prison over 27 times, been incarcerated 28 times, y'all. I spent half my life in prison. I don't brag about that. You know what I brag about? I've been home going on 16 years, y'all. That's when you find out God. Hello! I know that brings it brings the chill to me too, homie. I said I've been incarcerated over 28 times. I was the type of kid, I couldn't stay home, y'all, no more than 6 months, ever since I was 17 years old. Every time I get out, shit, I go back. I get out 28 times. But my name is Percy Dwayne Dillison. Google it. I don't mind y'all looking my record up. You can look at all the charges. You go, God damn. That lady started folding them papers. I said, who is that? She said, it's all you. The hell? I said, it's on the floor. She said, well, God damn. Then she told, I said, okay. But I brag about being home 15 years now. I ain't seen a jail cell since. A jail floor, don't want to. I try to walk in God's purpose. I had to realize when I came home from prison, the devil already had a plan for me to go back. And God told me there wasn't no coming back. He said, I ain't saving you no more. This gonna be your last. I said, okay, God, cool. So what I got? You just better get out and do the right thing. See, they told me it's either death or prison. Well, I want my prison welcome out. So it's only to the grave from here. And once you start believing in God, you're going to believe he ain't lying. And that's one thing I do. I believe in God's word, and I believe and I stand on it. His word is in my heart. A lot of people don't take my spirituality real because I don't read Bibles. But let me let y'all know, I wasn't born with the literacy to read. My people didn't know who I. So you can't throw a Bible. Guess what? I'm a learned student. Y'all are taught students. See, they taught you the word. I had to learn the word by living it. Amen. So a lot of y'all that don't know the Bible like you, they say, don't worry about that. As long as you living, God is living in you.
Bars. Shout out, 16 down. Appreciate you, homie.
No doubt, no doubt. We out.